What an insane day. What's going on, team? It's Ricky here with TechBud Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing Thursday. I'm so happy to be back here in Arizona. We're going to resume our live trading sessions tomorrow. So again, if you are ready to join our team and you want to be able to watch me trade live, that's going to be that second link down below. You can sign up today and actually watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow. And of course, you get the biggest discount and you get 5,000 entries for our GTR giveaway. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this. What is going on with the NASDAQ market? Let me explain to you what I think, and you guys can feel free to share your thoughts down in the comment section. I personally don't think the market knows what it's going to do, right? I don't think any of these news outlets understand what is going on either, right? So this is one of the articles today. Stocks rally after Fed signals rate hikes near end. So pretty much what that is saying is that yesterday in the FOMC meeting, Jerome Powell said that, yeah, they could be pretty close to their interest rate hikes that they have been doing on a monthly basis. This was the ninth, as of yesterday, ninth consecutive or ninth interest rate hike that the Federal Reserve has had in the past FOMC meetings, right? It wasn't anything significant. It was one of the smallest ones, right? Just like the one prior. But if you read this article, you would be like, okay, market's going to continue to go up, right? Because stocks rally after Fed signals that rate hikes are near end. That's good news, right? No more rate hikes means that it's not going to be as expensive to continue to borrow money. People are talking about that the Federal Reserve might begin to pivot soon, which pretty much means instead of raising interest rates, they're going to have to cut interest rates because of what's going on with the banks, right? So lower interest rates would mean cheaper money for people like you and I. But then we run the risk of inflation going back up. Nonetheless, that is a good sign for the market. That is what this headline tells you. And there's a lot of headlines like this today. But if you look at just yesterday, right, one day ago, stocks drop after Fed raises rates. I mean, the continuous back and forth that if you feel like you do not understand what is going on, why did we go up yesterday versus going up today? I mean, let me share my thoughts with you, right? If we go on this 4-hour time frame, this is the NASDAQ ETF. This is QQQ. It's very easy to see that. I mean, first off, the rally that we experienced today, that 7% move, it was very short-lived, right? Because if we go on that 5-minute time frame, we could see that by the time I actually sent out, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. Let me go ahead and pull it up here. By the time that I landed back in Arizona, I had a red-eye flight. I don't know if I'm going to ever do one of those again. I left Hawaii, which is 3 hours behind Arizona time, at 11:30 p.m. And then I got here at around 8 a.m., right? So it's just a weird change. But as soon as I landed, I took a position on SQQ, so we can see that it's 8:17. I sent this out to my Learn Plan Profit group, and of course, if you join our Learn Plan Profit group, not only do you get access to my live trading sessions, but you also get access to this. But you can see here that 4,200 shares I bought in at 31.44, and the really cool thing about this is that if you pay attention to that 31.44, where exactly does that put me? That was, and I openly say this, I never, ever buy at one of the lowest price points, right? The main reason was it was very easy for me to see that today was kind of an overreaction of the market trying to decide of what it's going to do, right? We're overbought enough on the 4-hour time frame that if you look at previous resistance range, right, that we had back in the beginning of February, right? Today's March 22nd, nearly 2 months ago. We have not shown much signs of progress. You might be like, well, Ricky, last time we only hit highs of like 314. Right now we hit highs of 315. That's not a big difference, right? It's still within that same resistance range. So the way that I see it right now is the market does not know if we're going to surpass this resistance range, right? Especially with what was announced. I mean, some people were expecting that there weren't going to be any interest rate hikes and or a potential rate cut. And that's not what was announced yesterday. But based off of what happened today, the market tried to rally. It got rejected on the 5-minute time frame. It's as clear as day that as soon as we began to peak, there are signs of consolidation. Consolidation is lack of progress. And if there's lack of progress, then there could be a change of direction, right? If you're part of our LPP team, within the course, we talk about the 3 stages of a reversal. And this is literally the perfect setup for the 3 stages of a reversal: rejection, consolidation, and then we wait for that confirmation, right? Especially if you're just getting started, confirmation is definitely key. This thing began to recover, and from being down 7% for SQQQ on the day, it gained, and let me calculate exactly. Again, in a perfect world, which again, I am nowhere close to being a perfect trader, but this was a 7.4% move, right? If you focused on not being greedy and if you focused on locking in profits on TQs, you could have played both sides, right? Because if you look at TQQQ, it was very easy to see that there was no more signs of progress and that we were testing that same resistance range that we had, yesterday. So it was very easy to see that. So I would have locked in profits here, especially at the break below the EMA. And then once this thing sold off, it was clear as day that SQQQ was gaining some momentum. It began to rally, and just like yesterday, again, yesterday's resistance was right around 33.63. What was today's resistance? Right around 33.60. It's not rocket science. It's literally just being able to look at previous patterns and not being greedy and knowing when to get in and to get out effectively, right? And now we're pulling on back. It looks like we're pretty much going to be closing pretty close to where we opened at today, which I'm actually quite surprised. Although it is a green day, right? 1.3%. The thing that I continue to ask myself is, are we showing continuous signs of progress? Now, there is no confirmation of a reversal just yet, but we are showing signs of a resistance range based off of previous patterns. And I really don't think the market knows what it's going to do, right? If you take a little bit of a further step back, you can see that if we do break above this resistance range, the next one is going to be right around 33.25 to around 33.30, which means that if we could surpass this 30 or this 315 resistance range, that could mean that our next one is going to be $10 to $15 above where it is that we're currently at right now. But remember, it's stepping stones, and looking at how things are, presenting themselves right now, we don't have confirmation yet. All these news outlets continue to try to spew whatever the market is doing, and I really don't think the market knows what it's going to do. Are we going to continue to rise because the market really did appreciate the lower interest rate hike and that we really are going to begin to no longer have more interest rate hikes? Because then that would begin to make sense. That makes sense on why the market can continue to move higher, right? Or because of what Jerome Powell said in yesterday's speech, right? Is the market still uncertain that if things continue to get worse, if economic data doesn't show that inflation is continuously going down, could this support further interest rate hikes or more than what was previously expected? And then this could support the market selling off. As of right now, on the technical side, we're at a specific resistance range. So if you are having trouble deciding, I don't know if I should go long, I don't know if I should go short, the market doesn't know either, right? Your job is not to predict, your job is to prepare. So one of the best things that I can ever share with you is that please be mindful of your position size when things are uncertain. You shouldn't be scared to take a position, but maybe size down. If you want to go long, then go long, because if you believe that the market's going to continue to rise, then so be it. But do it with the position size in which that respects the uncertainty. If you believe the market's going to go short, I wouldn't really go short right now in the sense that holding that position overnight. There's nothing wrong with going short if you see an intraday play. But as of right now, we have to respect that the market is bullish. We are above EMA. We are above the moving average. And we haven't confirmed that the market's selling off. If you want to go in very early, then again, just be mindful of that position size. But I just wanted to make sure that I shared my thoughts with you guys. And based off of how the market just closed, right, we can see that from where we closed at right now, we're right around 309.38. And our open today was 309.83. So literally from where the market opened today to where the market closed, it was nearly a break-even day. The uncertainty is among us, right? Tomorrow's Friday, and I wouldn't expect anything crazy in the sense that, it's not a make it or break it type of day. It's towards the end of the week. You have all of next week, you have all of next month, and you have all of this year. I want to remind you that you have nothing but time, and there's no reason that you need to enter a forceful position and being super aggressive, right? Do not put yourself in a position in which you cannot tolerate the worst case scenario. But overall, I'm very excited to follow up, and I hope that you guys are too. So I'll make sure that I keep you guys all up to date, especially if you're part of our LPP team. I'm going to be trading live with all of you guys tomorrow right at market open, and I'm excited to do it. So other than that, I will see you tomorrow at market open for our live session. If you want to join us, and if you want the biggest discount with entering 5,000 times to our GTR giveaway, that's that second link in the description down below. That is correct for all new members that join LPP 2.0. Right now, you get $150 off, which is our biggest discount. It's our one-time payment, lifetime access. You get access to everything and you also get entered automatically. You don't have to do anything 5,000 times towards our GTR giveaway or $50,000 cash. It's one of our biggest deals and our biggest sales. And again, that's that second link in the description down below. Also, don't forget, you can pick up your favorite items at shoptechbuds.com or the fourth link in the description down below. We just added some new items with the Paul Walker tee, some carbon fiber, wallet, and then some keychains. But again, a bunch of new items on Shop Tech Buds, and for every $1 that you spend, it equals 5 automatic entries towards the GTR giveaway or $50,000 cash. So really do appreciate you guys' time. Feel free to send me any messages through Discord or through Instagram, and those are all linked in the description down below. I will see you tomorrow at Market Open, and like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.